Hi, I'm Nikki Rich of the Nikki Rich Show. So honored to be here on this amazing day. And speaking of amazing, we have an amazing guest. He is the CEO of Pretty Candles. We have none other than the one and only Dupree Evans. Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. How you doing?
I'm doing well. It's an honor to be on your show, the Nikki Rich Show. Thank you for having me.
Such an honor to talk with you. We have been following your business for many, many years, and we finally have you on the Nikki Rich Show. Before I start, I want to say congratulations to you on your success. You've been so successful with all your businesses because you are an entrepreneur, and I just have to give you your flowers. Congratulations to you.
Thank you as well. I want to give you your flowers as well. I thank you so much. Both people, recognize each other's most, talented, gifted talents, and I'm so grateful for that acknowledgement. Thank you so much.
Now, first off, tell us a little bit about you. Where you from? Where you based out of?
Okay. I was born and raised in North Philadelphia. Now I reside in South New Jersey. So at the age of 15, well, I first started at the age of 15, selling uncut oils and, mixing them, making them. And like every other Friday, I would go downtown to Philadelphia and wait for like a lot of my customers were women. They will always support me and buy uncut oils. So every other Friday, I knew they would get paid. So I said, let me just go downtown, wait for them and sell my uncut oils. And at the age of 15, it felt amazing selling a product and making money, as a young person. So that was a great accomplishment in my early stages.
So the women around you pretty much inspired you to start your own candle company.
Well, I always love fragrance. I always love making products and stuff. So,
Hmm.
um, I just think, well, the women are my biggest consumers, first of
Hmm.
all, and I just love making products. At first, I was making candles as like a little hobby. So what happened was, one day my aunt, she loved the candles that I was making. She said, "Oh, you need to sell these candles," because God rest her soul, her favorite candle was Chanel number 5. And
Mm.
one of my candles right now is always being in honor of her because her favorite color was pink. And Chanel number 5 is in that color, as far as, Chanel number 5. So, and if you see the back of the logo, it's pink. So I was
Yeah.
always pay homage to my aunt because she was one of my biggest supporters, and that's how everything came about making candles, making the gel candles.
Now tell me, what does pre-T stand for? What does that stand for? Because I like how you got so creative with the name.
Right. Right. So I made it simple. Like, my first name is Dupree, right? So he took off the T and put the extra E in there, make it Preety. So, my first
Hmm.
name is capital P, lowercase u, Pree. So I took the T out and put Pretty Candles. So I just gave it a
Yes.
nice little different taste, different wording. So that's exactly what I did.
So I can imagine how your house smells.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it's candles everywhere.
Yes, yes. Probably right now it's probably smelling like cucumber melon, but you smelling the
Mm,
Chanel now.
okay.
Yes, yes,
I love it.
yes.
Now tell me, at one moment
Hmm.
or a moment in time, did you know that your business would be this big? It would be this successful? Like when you actually knew, because I knew you before you was doing social therapy,
That's
and then you
correct.
began this business. So when did you know, "Oh, we here? This is where it's at."
I noticed right when I started. First of all, I want to just give shout out to Social Therapy Magazine. I don't own it. I don't own the magazine no more. Shamika Nelson is the new owner of that magazine. So
Hmm.
shout out to her. But as time went on, I started to like, wanted to move into another area as far as business wise. So
Mm-hmm.
when I started making candles, I started seeing like, you know what, this can be a business. People love the gel scented
Yes.
candles, which is it burns slower. It's better than wax and soy candles. So when I started making those gel candles, my consumers fell in love with it. So
Mm-hmm.
I just started making more and more, and people love the product, and I was just so honored. I was so proud of that moment.
And your candles are luxurious and it has that
Thank
unique
you.
smell. And I know your consumers is loving it. So tell
Yes.
us some of your fragrances that you can share with us because when I went to your website and your page, I was like, oh, I love it. You know,
Thank
what you bring in these different scents. So
thank you
tell us
so
some
much.
of your scents.
Right. So right now, should we have Chanel number 5? We have that in a 10 ounce, and we have that in a 12 ounce. We have the peach mango in the same size as 10 and 12 ounce. We have lavender fresh herb. We have
Hmm.
cinnamon apple berry, pineapple paradise, cucumber melon, white linen. The list goes on and on. Plus, we got gingerbread applesauce and pumpkin spice. Those who love pumpkin spice. So, just right now, there's those limited, those candles that the ones I make right now. I make those, and those are my biggest sellers, like the peach mangoes and Chanel number 5s. People are in love with those candles.
Well, I know that you're not just giving the aroma, but you're also making it, it's a lifestyle. It's not just aroma. Can you share with us, how you infuse self care and empowerment with your brand through your candle business?
You know what? I forgot to mention, right? Lemongrass. Now, lemongrass, right? Lemongrass is good for people that deals with anxieties and depression. So
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of customers who have gave me great feedback on that candles.
Mm-hmm.
It does help you when you go through a lot, whether it's going through in the whole day of working or other things in your life. It relaxes you when you burn that candle. It relaxes you. So I always educate my consumers about the product, about when you should burn it. I always explain to them burn like maybe every other 2 hours, because you really don't have to burn it that long. You
Mm-hmm.
burn it, you can burn that for an hour and your whole place will smell amazing. So I explain that to my consumers and make sure that that they understand that for safety purposes, we always keep the warning labels on there to keep away from children. I always wanted to just give a product that people can appreciate and love, and want to come back for more. When they enjoy a great product, they want to come
Mm-hmm.
back for more. So yes, that's what I would say.
Now, what has been your biggest, proudest moment, with your journey with Pretty Candles?
The proudest moment, I must say, when I do a lot of pop-up events, or I may get some people that's known in the industry, or some people that's
Mm-hmm.
following my page, or just giving me a feedback, or telling me keep going. Um, that means a lot to me. That people are paying attention. You may not see the likes, or you may not get like a lot of DMs and stuff like that, but
Mm-hmm.
people are watching, people are paying attention, and I just greatly appreciate those feedbacks, good and bad, because it help an
Yes.
entrepreneur, helps you to be good, or it can make you or it can break you if
Mm-hmm.
you don't love your craft, and I love the craft that I do.
Now, is there any organizations in the community, any causes that you have supported through your Pretty Candle business or partner with?
Um, I haven't really. I'm looking forward to doing those things, doing fundraising,
Yes.
interacting with other companies, and that's I would love to do that. So
Mm-hmm.
I always look for to learn from other entrepreneurs who've been in the industry longer than me, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's candles, products, beauty and supply and stuff like that. So I always look for suggestions, and network with people, great people that can inspire you, and then to give you great information. So I'm open to that. I'm definitely open to that. I want to, and also what I want to do is I want to get back to our young people. I mean, that's just been,
Yes.
so I've been reaching out to a lot of people. I haven't getting any emails or anything like, but I want to help the youth, whether it's just coming having a little class on an art class, or just coming in and showing them how to make a candle, giving them like positive things, whether they want to be a upcoming entrepreneur and when they come out of high school, when they finish college. Just want to, I
Hmm.
want to definitely want to do that to give back.
Now tell me, where do you see Pretty Candles in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself?
Well, it was an honor. I had my candles on Walmart.com, so that was the big step right there. I would love to see my
Yes.
Yes, I would love to see my candles in a lot of our supply stores, supermarkets, just any store that any department stores that can have my candles on them shelves. That'd be a great accomplishment.
Now, do you have any advice that you would like to give any entrepreneurs, any women out there that's trying to break into the beauty and lifestyle field?
I would tell them to, when they seek that passion that they love to do, don't stop. You're gonna have the naysayers. You're gonna have people gonna give you negative, whether it could be
Hmm.
positive or negative feedback, but keep going. Do not give up. When you have a passion for something, it may look like it's not going as fast as you want. I've been doing this like over 10 years.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. It happened in time, but you got to make sure you perfect your craft, and you have to make sure you do your research as well. If you want to get
Hmm.
into the beauty product field, if you want to, get into any type of business, you have to do a research, and you have to make sure when you decide you want to sell a product, you get your EIN, then get that LLC to make it, look, it's more presentable, more professional, and you
Hmm.
you're about your business, you know.
That's it.
So
Now,
that's
where
basically
can they go and purchase?
hmm
Where can they go and purchase?
Oh yeah, they can purchase the candles at www.prettycandles.com, and also have candles on TikTok, the TikTok shop, pretty dot candles. They can go on there, the TikTok shop as well. They can go on there and purchase candles. So right now I have an e-commerce, so they can go onto the website and purchase candles and ship it off to them, to a potential customer.
Any anything you have coming up that you can share, you're able to share with us, that you would like to share with the people?
Right now, for this summer, I'm looking to do a lot of pop-up shops, a lot of events that's going to be happening this summer. I'm looking to do, hopefully, but I can contact. I would like to do like this. They got a white party on a boat that's
Hmm.
coming soon in South New Jersey, so I would love to have my candles there. The event. So right now,
Do
I'm just
you
gonna.
travel?
It's gonna be in South New Jersey. I definitely travel. If somebody want to book me, they
Hmm.
can book me through my website. But I definitely travel. I love to travel.
Okay. And they
So
can book you through, you have it where they can book you.
yeah, to my website. Yes,
Okay.
they go to the
Sounds
tab
good.
and get
Yay.
book. Huh? What'd you say,
I
Nikki?
said, that is awesome.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if, like I said, if they want, they can get that Chanel #5, a great smelling candle. You can't go wrong. You know, definitely can't go
Yeah.
wrong.
I'm gonna have to check that one out because you said it smells good. I definitely am.
Yes, yes. And you'll tell
I
me if
definitely
you'll
will.
tell me if it don't smell good.
Oh yeah,
Yes, yes,
I definitely will.
absolutely.
Yes, I know it do though, because
Yes.
like you said, you've been working with fragrances for
Mhm.
many, many years.
Yes.
Over 10 years, so I know it smells good, and that's your
Yeah.
bestseller, one of your bestsellers too.
Yes, that's correct, Nikki. That is.
Well, I'm excited for you.
Yes.
We're gonna wind things down here. Any shout
Right.
outs to anybody? Thank yous to your team, because I know it takes a team, a village, to make things
hmm
happen.
Well, wanna I definitely like to thank you, Nikki. the Nikki Rich Show for always support me for over the years. We go way
Mhm.
back, and people, she's an extraordinary. She's amazing. She's an amazing person, and she's got more things going to happen good for you. So that's an honor to like being networking with you for so many years. And
Mhm.
so right now, people can follow me on Instagram, PREETY candles, and they can
Mhm.
follow me on TikTok, Pretty Dot Candles, and I'm on Facebook as well, Pretty Candles. So it was just an honor for you just to come on and interview me today. I'm very very excited, and I'm humble.
Well, we got more. We just don't stop here.
Yes, yes,
It's more to
yes,
come.
yes,
You
yes,
know,
absolutely.
it's more to come. But
Hmm.
if you could hold tight, don't go nowhere. But I just want to end by saying thank you to all the viewers that's been watching, that's going to watch. The afterplay. We're excited and honored to have the CEO of Pretty Candles here, uh, Dupree Evans. I was about to say Jermaine
That's
Dupree.
okay. That's okay. That's all
Dupree
right. That's
Evans.
all right.
I know
Thank you.
Dupree Evans, and I just thank you so much, for
Yes.
just out there grinding. Like I
Yes.
love to see it. It's motivational for many years, and then transitioning into a totally different business is truly amazing.
Thank
So
you.
congratulations and
Thank
much
you so
love.
much.
We're gonna head over to IG Live, so stay where you are right now. And y'all, if you're watching, head over to IG Live right now, The Nikki Rich Show. Thank you guys. Have a great
Take care,
one.
everyone. Take care, everyone.